Hello everyone, Trigan here! Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So, there's a couple of things. Well, first off, we've got four cities connected now. So I think this would be a good time to get public transit going in all four of the cities and get a passenger service going. But before we do that, there are two things I would like to do. First of all, so you may have noticed at the end of the last video, we're getting backed up here. And I really don't want to put a second train on here. So I think it really is time for us to extend these stations out to 240 meters. So I'm going to take care of that, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, the platforms are all lengthened, and I have extended the more problematic trains, mainly the ones delivering lumber from here, which we've only been carrying about half of what this thing is producing, and the stone and the building supplies. Other than that, I think everybody else is doing okay at the moment. The next thing, the second thing I want to do before we move on to passengers is, you notice I left myself an extra platform right here because we do have a second forest right here. We can connect to it. You can almost put this right in a straight line too. Let's see if we can do that. I want to get that one connected before I expand anything more on the other. Just trying to get this lined up. I don't think I can get that lined up perfectly. Because, you know, we don't want it to end up, let's do this, despawning before we can make use of it. Okay, and we're going to want to jump over this. So, do that. Not perfectly lined up, but not too bad a job. So let's go ahead and... Why is this one taking so long to reach the ground? The other one didn't. Let's try this. I don't know if I want to do that, but we'll try it. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now, I wonder if I can get away with just running this straight all the way down there. Yeah, let's keep that level. Gonna put a hump in the road, but that's fine. Let's see. Oh, we're still level coming through here. That's good. How much? 2.3 million. That's actually not bad to tunnel through that much mountain. And we still have 30 million, so we're in good shape. Okay. And now, find the right thing here. 240. We'll leave this as a small station. And single track. That should be perfect. Now the question is, can you waste more Growler's money by flattening things? Yes. No. No. That's not what I was thinking, Growler. Let's flatten this a little bit more this way. There we go. Just want to make sure my road is flat. Is this going to be close enough? It looks like it to me, but it's hard to tell, especially on these industries, because sometimes they don't have connections where you expect them to have them. That is really, really strange. Is it just me, or does this look like it's a wobbly edge? It's not a straight edge on the side of this. What you call it? You know what? Let's just go ahead and connect them like that. Beautiful. Okay, cool. That went a lot easier than I expected. Okay, that's smoothed out. Let's smooth this out too. Stop wasting Growler's money smoothing stuff. All right. I just that one, I wanted it to look a little bit better. And this too. Don't make Growler get his axe. Do you use that to cut expenses, Growler? No, I use it to cut kneecaps. Oh yeah, forgot about that. All right. Yeah, I really don't have another. I've been using this shed here, but there's no connection here. I could make one, I suppose. I really hate to make one just for this, though. Let's put one of the little ones down at the end of this guy. There. And okay, Growler, I won't do any more smoothing. Now all we need to do is create the new route. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay, Flint. Forest East. Okay. And we're going to the Flint Sawmill. We're going to wait until full. Flint, Forest, East, Freight. And let's see, what are we going to use for locomotive? Let's actually go ahead and use... Well, this is pretty flat. We're going pretty straight. Let's just use the general. Let's save a little cash there. And just stretch this out to 240. I'm just going to put one on for now. But we'll see if I end up needing more on here. Okay. Cool. Now, let's take a look here. I did put passenger service in here. So we're using wagons. Is there... No. It's all we got. We got wagons. We are not far enough along. Oh, it's only 1860. Really? I thought we'd gotten a little further than that. Oh, I guess we hadn't. We were about 1858 when I started the last video. Alright, so this I think is okay for now. So we got all that covered. All that. You know, all these are covered really well. The only place we're not really getting is over here. And I don't really feel like rearranging all of this at the moment to do that. Okay, so that one's good. This one's still pretty small. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Get our city streets out. Let's connect this. And this. I suppose this can be connected to that down there. Do I need to do that? No, I think I will for now. Actually, let's connect it all the way through to there. Let's see here. Buildings, passenger... That would connect more if that road went all the way through. Yeah, that looks better. All right, let's go ahead. Actually, I should think about where I'm going to put the passengers service, the passenger station. That's the word I'm looking for. Let's see. And let's go ahead and keep 240 on this. We'll go to large. And we'll put 2 tracks on it. And we're going to put this right here, I think. How's this look? I think that looks a little bit more straight right there. Okay. Oh, no, what was I thinking? Let's take that back out. Let's do this first. Let's go through. We'll go ahead and widen all of these. Because of that there. That's why it won't let me widen it. And we'll go ahead and delete this. Widen this road. Then we can put it back. Okay, that's better. Now let's go ahead and take this out. Why are you taking out stuff you just put in? Because I'm going to do what we did last time. Street type large. No tracks right now. We don't have any trams to put in. Oh, that's right. I didn't want to use trams this time. Okay. That looks good. All right, cool. Now that's all set. Now we can go ahead and do this. There. All right, I think that works out well. And then we can just come down and probably put the station over on this side of this town. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this in. All right, let's go right here, right here, right here. I'm going to move this so I can put our, right there. We'll put this, that's a good spot. Let's see. And then put this one right here, and that's good. There we go. And this is San Jose Public Transit. And we'll say clockwise on that. I don't know if I'm going to do any of that this time, but we'll see. And let's go ahead and get 5 passenger carriages. Public transit right there. I miss being able to escape out of that. All right, so now let's do this one down here. And I think it can, there we go. And then connect that to there. Let's connect this to here. Yeah, and then we can just widen these all the way around. I guess we'll go the long way around there. I don't really want to... I don't want to go through the freight station there, the truck depot, whatever you want to call it. That looks good. All right, cool. I'm going to have to pause this. Let's go ahead and delete these existing stops. Go. And all right, right, let's see. I think I'll put the first one right here. And I think that'll work fine. Where is our existing route? Here it is. Remove all. That was a little delayed. Was it saving? I wasn't paying attention. All right, cool. So that's all set. We already have carriages on there, so other than people getting used to the new locations, we're fine. Let's go ahead and take this out, and this out. Oh, there was another road somewhere I forgot to reconnect. I'm going to have to go find that now. I don't remember where it was. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm lined up on this or not. No. Okay, that looks better. There. Okay, so that's in good shape. This. Let's go ahead and come out here. I might end up having to delete this later anyways to get this other stuff connected. Of course, we might not be able to actually run all of these stations today. We'll see how much time we have. Okay, that is connected. Now, how do I want to do this? I sort of want to just bring this around and run it. Either use the same... Yeah, we should use the same tracks for right now to save money. So let's go ahead. And first things first, I'm going to... I'll just flatten this. Growler's going to start a new business. Oh, what's that going to be, Growler? Growler's flattening service. Flattening service? I thought you hated flattening. I hate it when I'm spending money on it. But if I start charging you to do it for you, then Growler wins. But you'll just be paying yourself, Growler. This is your business. What would be the point of that? Growler be making money. Excuse me. All right, Growler, if you say so, I am not going to question it. Okay, I want to actually... I'm just going to mark that because I want to... Excuse me. Goodness sakes. No, I don't want you to attach to that. I want you right here. Okay, how does that look? That looks way different than it did when I did it originally. Why does this look so much different? Because you weren't paying attention to the other end. Oh. Alright, well, fine. I'm just trying to get it even here. That looks pretty good. Okay. Get rid of the marker. Get rid of that. Now, we just come off from this one. Let's see. Let's try about here. How's this look? A little too close. Let's try right down here by these signals. Feels like it really... Yeah, this is a lot closer here. Yeah, I think this will do. It's not perfect, but... Oh, did I connect to the right track? Yes, I did. Okay. Thought for a minute there I connected to the near one when I meant to get the far one. Okay, so now we should be good just to add this on.
That was a nice tree you just killed.
Okay, Mr. Eco Growler.
What's an eco growler?
I have no clue. But whatever it is, you just invented it. All right, there we go. So that is mated on there.
Are you going to do this like an all the way through line like you did before?
Yeah, I think we'll skip the way I did it the first time and just go straight for that. I think... Let's do this. Let's try to come off. I'm going to try to do this right in the center between these two extant lights. Okay, I think that works. And then come up to here. Let's make it about here. Let's see how this goes. I don't know which side I connected to, so now I'm gonna have to go check. I did do the far one. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't think that was a good angle. I should have done a little bit steeper angle there, but I think this will work. I need a diamond switch on there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this. That is just not gonna make that not going to make that connection without doing a sharp curve. I don't want to do that. Want to try to keep it. I mean, right now we don't really have anything that we're worried about speed, but eventually it will be an issue, and I'd like to keep the speed up on it as much as we can. Now, let's see. Yeah, something like that I think would work. Let's do the curve from the other one though. Right there. Let's see if we can build a connection from there to there. How's that look? Not as good as I would like. Okay, so let's... Well, I did not change the zoom. I don't know why it just zoomed on its own there. Why is that so... I don't know why the curve here just does not look right. You know what? I'm going to leave it like that. That's a nice enough curve. And then we'll go ahead and get rid of this one. And let's then just connect to the curve wherever it naturally wants to meet. That looks about right.
Did you track the speed?
No, I didn't check the speed. You know, speed's 120 all the way through here. It's a little bit less here, but I think that works. Yeah. I still don't like... I don't know why that curve wants to be that way, but it is what it is, I guess. That's right. Yeah, I think we're just going to get this first link in today. Cool. Now this, we can just get rid of... Well, I can start this back up. Let this get going. I'm going to speed this up, actually, because I want this to... I want to see how our new trains are doing. Let's go there, there, there. And then out here, we will go here. Did I put signals on the other one? Don't remember if I did or not. I guess we'll find out. Okay, that looks good. No, I did not. I didn't put any signals on this. Completely spaced it. Okay, that looks fine. Go there. Get rid of the extra right there. There. And then all we do is this. Here to here. And this will be San Jose passenger terminus and Chula Vista passenger station, I guess. Station Works. And this will be the East Corridor passenger service. And we'll put a shed at this end, and that should be good for the whole thing. Since we're going to do it as a complete through track. Put it right there. That's good. Steam. Now, what is the fastest one here? I'm not sure it'll make a difference because we still can't go faster than our cars, but here we go. 72. I think this will work. Now, do we have anything here that'll do 72? We do. These will do 80. It's interesting. I wonder what's the difference between these. Higher quality, something or other, I don't know. All right, let's go with just 4 of them. And we'll go ahead and put this on here. That was not the track I wanted. Stop. Or not the line I wanted. There we go. It's funny that we're connected through. I could have put it right on the forest line. Smooth this out a little bit. How are we doing money-wise? Oh, we're only down to 22 million, so we've done pretty good here, Growler. How is this looking? Let's look at this one first. I'm not sure. Now, look, it says we're getting everything, but we haven't filled this up yet. Usually, you have to fill this up entirely before it starts showing you that you're not getting everything. So I'm not really too sure how it's doing yet. This still looks as backed up as it was, but it's a little hard to tell. We're getting almost all of it. I bet we're okay. I bet a couple more trips and it'll clear it off this backlog. And it shows we're getting almost all of it, so hopefully that will be all there is to it. What about our forest here? Oh, now we're getting 76% of it. Platform is not cleared off yet. I'll keep an eye on it and see how it's going. And how are you doing? We're getting hardly any of it. It probably hasn't made one full trip yet, to be honest. Oh, I need to lengthen this one too. I didn't notice that. No, I don't want that. I want this. Cargo. I'll lengthen this out to 234. And we'll see how that does after that. Okay. Let's go ahead and ride along with this. I thought this was green. wasn't too sure. I should have changed the tree. Actually, you know what? I was going to say I should have changed the cars to be green, but this almost looks green at the top. It's really a gray, it looks like, maybe with a little bit of green to it. But the wood tone actually looks pretty good. What does this look like inside? These aren't too bad inside. I mean, they're still very basic, but I like the fact they put some color and they've made it look like there's edge. I really wish the steam wasn't just flowing through the car. Let's move to the back of the train. How's that? We don't get quite so much. Oh, well, whatever. All right, guys. That's going to be it for today. We got our freight stations extended. We got a few of our trains lengthened. We got the second forest connected. So now, once we get those 2 forests shipping everything, then that sawmill can be at full production, and therefore also our tool factory can be. And we did the same thing for our building supplies, and we got Chula Vista and San Jose. That is San Jose, right? Yeah. Connected with passenger service. So I think this is going pretty well. But that's it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that like button for me. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day.